Well, I'm ready to answer the next set of 10 questions out of Carl Shoup's book, Test Your Bible Knowledge. The questions this time will wrap up the book of Joshua and then will take us right into the book of Judges. They are multiple choice questions. They each come with 4 answer choices, and it's my job to pick the right answer. The book was published back in the 1970s, and it uses the King James Version of the Bible as its source material. And each one of the questions comes with a reference from the Bible in case you want to do a little bit more research on the answer. The first question I have is question number 251, and it asks, Shiloh was the place where A, all the children of Israel assembled to set up the tabernacle when the land before them was subdued. B, the battle raged in which the Ephraimites defeated the Canaanites. C, the busiest river crossing of the Jordan was located. Or D, lots were cast for the inheritance of Mela, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah. Okay, I am not sure of the answer of this question at all, but I think that it's A. All the children of Israel assembled to set up the tabernacle. And I think that that happened at Shiloh, so that's what I'm going to answer for 251, letter A. Okay, question number 252. The refugee to a city of refuge, and then it refers to number 194, a previous question, was to be allowed entrance, A, unconditionally, B, if he brought a certificate of good character from 2 of his fellow inhabitants, C, if he stopped at the city gate and explained his case to the elders, or D, if he offered a ram in sacrifice. And I think that the answer here is A, unconditionally. So that's my answer for 252A. All right, question number 253. The huge altar built by the Reubenites, the Gadites, and the half-tribe of Manasseh almost A, bankrupted them, B, provoked a rash of huge altars, C, involved them in a hopeless war, or D, fell down. And I'm going to eliminate D, fell down. I don't think that's the answer, and I don't think that it bankrupted them, which is A, so I'm going to eliminate A and D, and I don't think that it's B, provoked a rash of huge altars. I don't think that's it, so I'm left with C, involved them in a hopeless war. I'm going to go ahead and stick with that and answer C for number 253. 254. The great stone at Shechem was to serve as a witness against the Israelites if they betrayed the covenant they made with Joshua to serve the Lord, since the stone, A, had heard that covenant spoken, B, bore that covenant engraved upon it, C, faced in the direction of the covenanter's land, or D, covered the covenant. Okay, this is another difficult question here. I don't really remember the answer. The first one, A, had heard the covenant spoken, could be the answer. B, bore the covenant engraved upon it. I don't think that's the answer. So I'm going to eliminate that one right now. C, faced in the direction of the covenanter's land. I don't think that's the answer either. D, covered the covenant. I do not think that's the answer, so I think I'm stuck with A for 254, had heard the covenant spoken, so I'll put that down for my answer for 254. 255. Joshua's life compared with Moses's was A, longer, B, shorter, C, the same, or D, unknown. The author loves these questions like this. The answer here, not D, unknown, because there is a number, and C, the same. I don't think it's the same. I think that he lived to be 110 or 115 or something like that. I think that was shorter than Moses' life, so I'm going to go with B for 255. Okay, 256. It is the first question out of the book of Judges, and it asks, Adonai-Bezek said 70 kings used to gather their meat under his table after he had cut off their A, thumbs and great toes, B, 4 fingers and great toes, C, index fingers and forefingers, or D, thumbs and little fingers? And this one I remember for sure, and the answer here is A, thumbs and great toes. 256, answer A. All right, 257. In the description of how Ehud the Benjamite delivered the Israelites from servitude to Eglon the king of Moab, it is emphasized that he was A, long-legged, B, left-handed, C, colorblind, or D, keen-scented. And let's see, the answer here is not A, long-legged, and it's not C, colorblind. Oh, it's B, left-handed. I believe that's the answer for 257, that he was left-handed, so I'm going to put down letter B. All right, 258. Deborah, the wife of Lapidoth, was A, judge, B, priest, C, general, or D, quartermaster. And I think that she was a judge, and I think that her general was Barak, so I'm going to go with A, judge, for 258. Okay, next is question 259. When Captain Sisera let the wife of Heber hide him under a mantle, he made A, an astute move, B, an uncomfortable choice, C, a treacherous ploy, or D, a mistake. I'm going to go right for D, that it was a mistake, because I remember this. He was the captain that ended up with a tent spike in his head from Heber's wife. So the answer for this, I'm going to say, was D, 259D. 260. When Gideon asked for proof of his authenticity, the Lord was A, impatient, B, patient, C, baffled, or D, outraged. And the answer for this, I'm pretty certain, is B, patient. Gideon asked quite a few times for a sign, and the Lord kept providing it, so I'm going to go with B, patient. That is the end of the next 10, and again, these 10 were a little bit of a challenge. The first couple were a little difficult, and we're going to go back to the answers and see which ones I was able to answer correctly. So I'll turn back to the answers, which are in the back of the book, and look for number 251. And the answer is A, and that is what I put down, A, and it was the one about Shiloh. 252, I put down answer A. Correct answer is C, so I'm going to look back at the question. It had something to do with the city of refuge, I believe, and it says the refugee to a city of refuge was to be allowed, I said A, unconditional entrance. Correct answer is actually C, if he stopped at the city gate and explained his case to the elders, so answered that one incorrectly. 253, the correct answer is C, and that's what I put down about the altar. 254, correct answer is A, and I marked A, so I got that one right. That one was about the great stone at Shechem. 255, correct answer B, and that's what I put down, B. That was about Moses' lifespan versus Joshua's. 256, correct answer is A. That was about the thumbs and toes, so I got that one right. 257, correct answer B, I put down B. That was about Ehud being left-handed. 258, correct answer A, I marked A. That one was about Judge Deborah. 259, correct answer is D, and I marked D. And 260, the correct answer is B, and I marked B also. And that one was about the Lord being patient. And 259 was about Captain Sisera and that it was a mistake for him to seek shelter in the tent. Okay, so out of all those, I was able to get 9 correct and only missed 1. So that is really not bad. I thought that these were a little bit challenging. Again, but I only answered 1 incorrectly, which is really good. The next set of 10 will continue in the book of Judges, and I like the book of Judges. A lot of good stories and just a lot of good lessons to learn, so I'm kind of looking forward to this next set of 10.